given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Kemba Walker. He's out there with Abdul Rauf. Robert Covington. Out there with Al Jefferson. And it's Kirkland in at the 4. Here's Jefferson. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Abdul Rauf. Ellis with it. Pass to Raymond. Now here's Valanciunas. Guarded closer. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Here's Rain Man. Abdul Rauf covering. It's rebounded by Jefferson. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Jeff Hornacek.
His biggest concern seemed to be how to contain Monta Ellis on the offensive end. He said, quote, no matter where he is on the floor, he is a threat to score because he can get into the lane whenever he wants. We'll just have to try and get the ball out of his hands on the offensive end. We'll see if they can do just that.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Abdul Rauf kicks to Walker. Jefferson attacking. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Jefferson's got his first 2 points. There's the pick. Here's Rain Man. Abdul Rauf covering. It's deflected. Stolen by Walker. And here comes the break. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Now that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but, Steve, not many bigger ones.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end and be more aggressive.
Lets it go from 11. Pass to Abdul Rauf. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Out to the right wing. Shot is blocked. Here's O'Brien. Kicks it out to Ellis. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And a look at the 2K leaderboard now at the list of centers and power forwards who have been in a great rhythm at the free throw line over the last 10 games. You take a look at Valanciunas, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
And with those numbers at the foul line, he should be trying to get there as often as possible. Operating among the big bodies in the paint, you know, he gets those chances.
Well, it works 2 ways. I mean, he's very physical, understands how to draw fouls, and he's lethal once he gets to the line. But if you're defending him, you got to really watch how you body up on him so you don't send him to the line. Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Abdul Rauf. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Walker dishes to Jefferson. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Now here's Walker. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And, Kevin, he was amazing defensively as well. I mean, he was racking up steals left and right. Smart, use that big height advantage, get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Here's Rain Man. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Ellis passes it to Rain Man. Now the feed to Valanciunas. Second chance shot, and Jefferson sends it back. And a fast break now for the Knicks. It's rebounded by Ellis. The Kings have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Valanciunas. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. That drops. Walker's got his second bucket tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for New York?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing they've done well is getting after shooters. They've closed out well, and they've really blocked a lot of shots in the half.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Abdul-Rauf and Ellis with the block. Here's Rayman, averaging 19 points per contest. Kings moving the ball around. And the pass to O'Brien. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And it's good. O'Brien's got his second bucket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. And some changes here for the Kings. Jeffries is checked in, and it's Butler in for the Cobra. And New York making a change here. Outside, Walker. Offensive rebound. And AC kicks to McCallum. And it's Walker penetrating. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Walker's got his third basket of the night right there. Banks passes to Butler. Back to Banks. Over in the corner, Ellis. Outside Banks. Fader on the way. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
You know, typically he's just a role player, but when he does score, it allows the offense to be more balanced.
And it's Walker penetrating. And he gets it to go. Walker's got 8.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Ellis kicks to Butler. There's a good screen. Kicks it out to Ellis. Here's Banks. Feeds to Jeffries. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. He dishes it to Butler. To the inside. Tries yet again. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Let's take a look here at the Kings and how they're stacking up as this season ramps up right now. First in field goal percentage. Third in blocks. And they're ranked third in lowest amount of turnovers per game. That's the sign of a team that understands the importance of taking care of the ball.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
Both teams will make substitutions. New York shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Back to Banks. Pass to Hines. Dishes it to Jeffrey. Butler kicks to Jeffries. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And the Kings lead by 2.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
And McCallum kicks to Bargnani. Butler with the steal. Banks passes to Hines. The dish to McLemore. Rejected by Bargnani. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drains the three-pointer.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's McCallum. 14 points from him the last game against Denver.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates. Well, we've seen that more than a few times, an easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Rodman goes in to the middle. Here's Butler. AC with the rebound.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Passes it to Agüero. Rebound by the Kings. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Knicks trail by 3 to the paint. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Sacramento. Crawford comes in for Jimmy Butler, and he gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 4.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper, and that was the key to that play.
Outlaw dishes to McCallum. There's the pass to Agüero. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter, and he gets the bucket. He has 5. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's McLemore. No good with the tip. The Knicks shooting to start out this game about 43%. Kicks it to McCallum. He feeds it to Bargnani. And he hits it to tie the game up. Bargnani's got his first bucket of the night.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Pass to Rodman. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Now, sometimes it takes a quarter to settle down to get that first good sweat going, but so far, he's been responsible for coughing up the ball 3 times.
Yeah, he needs to settle down, just make the easy play, find an easy shot, let the game come to him.
9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McCallum. From deep. Oh, he knocks it in, a beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time.
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Only about 1 in 50 of those go down, but that's why you chuck them up there. You want to give yourself a chance.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Kings lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
They've got P.J. Tucker. Rain Man is out there with Crawford. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's the Cobra in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's McCallum, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's go quickly to the 2. Leaderboard. to see the ratings of the best passing two guards in basketball. In the third spot, Kemba Walker.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. They can really all create their own shot, but they're superb setup men as well.
You know, I enjoy seeing that mindset in the shooting guard where basically he's saying, I'm going to attack at all times, but if it's not there for me, I can drop a dime on you just as easily.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Knicks making a switch here. Abdul Rauf is checked in. Knicks trail by 3. Walker the pass to Kirkland. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. They set the pick. Covington kicks to Jefferson. Out to the right wing. Abdul Rauf. And he gets the jumper to drop. Abdul Rauf's got his first points of the game. The Kings shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Rain Man. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Crawford. Shot's good.
How about the passing here? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. Here's Covington. Here's Jefferson, and he gets it to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Some changes for Sacramento. Jeffries is checked in, and it's Butler in for Jamal Crawford. Here's Butler, averaging 9 points per contest. That's good. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And there's the feed to Jefferson. The shot misses. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Butler dishes to Valanciunas. Jeffries kicks to Valanciunas. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
To the left wing. Here's Covington. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And they're pushing it up. Here's the Cobra. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 7-point Kings lead.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Back to Jefferson. From outside the arc. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Sacramento leading by 7. And it's rebounded by Covington.
So hard not to go for it when you see a chance for an alley-oop like there was there.
I know he wishes he hadn't.
Banks passes to Jeffries. The kick outside to Butler. To the right side. Banks. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
And some changes here for the Kings. Bryant, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellison for the Cobra. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. I'm sure coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Now here's Ellis. 9-point game his last outing. It's Banks with the drive. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Abdul Rauf. Right now averaging 21 points a game.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here is Jeffries. Ellis right side. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Sacramento.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Abdul Rauf against Butler. Abdul Rauf kicks to Jefferson. Shot on the wing. Count the bucket. Jefferson's got 6 here in this quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Banks dishes to Ellis. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Phoenix. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Sacramento. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, right now for the Kings, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few rungs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking. And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
And Butler, here we go. Kicks it out to Banks. Feeds it to Jeffries. He dishes it to Banks. Sacramento moving it around. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Now here's Jefferson. 17 points for him last game against Denver.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
They get it back.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And with a quick chance here, let's take a look now at some of the numbers for Ellis. He's putting up 13 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here is Outlaw. He kicks it to AC. Dishes to Outlaw. And another shot. Count that one. And the Kings lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Weber.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here's Rod. Now averaging 5 points a game. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The dish now to Outlaw. Pass to McCallum. Outlaw kicks to Bargnani. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. They've led by as much as 10. Hines the pass to Butler. Left side Butler. Fades. Here's Rodman, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Things are starting to warm up from the field for them this quarter as they add to their lead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, Steve, has the hot hand right now.
Here's AC. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Oh, we've got a moment here. Let's look at the last month and the Knicks and how they ranked in the NBA. 14th in steals, 15th in scoring. And as far as block shots go, not a strong suit for this team. Only top 20 in the league. They really don't do a good job of defending the paint.
McLemore's checked in for the Kings. Sacramento leading by 7. There's the pick. O'Brien the pass to Hines. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. The Kings in 3rd.
Talking about block shots, you want block shots? Talk to these guys. They've done a terrific job this year in that category. Outstanding.
Knicks trail by 7. Here's McCallum, right now averaging 5 points a game. Akwebu passes to Outlaw. Clock at 6. Here's Bargnani with the 3. That's good. Bargnani's got 5.
Boy, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Rodman with a screen on Bargnani. And Tucker kicks to Crawford. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Over to the wing. Akwebu passes to Ace. That's good. Ace's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Sacramento leading by 4. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Covered by Outlaw. Stolen by Bargnani. There's a minute left in the first half. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Kemba Walker is checked in for New York. The Knicks have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79%. As a team on the season, that's very impressive.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. It's stolen by Rodman.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
Crawford dishes to Rodman. Kicks it out to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. AC with the rebound.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. The Knicks have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. That's good from Kemba Walker. And it's tied up with that one.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Ellis goes in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 5 seconds left in the first half. There's Walker with the... Oh, he got it!
Boom! Buzzer! Knock it down! Right at the horn!
Oh, 3 points right there at the end of the quarter.
Only about 1 in 50. Of those go down.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. Knicks out front. They lead by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
Well, we just got to help.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And New York looking at who they've got. Kemba Walker is out there with Abdul Rauf. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Kirkland in at the foresight. Rain Man, and it's sent back by Jefferson. Here's Rain Man. Drills the three-pointer. Rain Man's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they chase down that pumpkin often.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Kemba Walker. Over the last month, making major contributions. Averaging about 19 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him. Playing right at the level we expect.
Yeah, we've seen him play better, but those are still numbers that are pretty superb by any measure.
Abdul Rauf kicks to Covington. And the pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Covington. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Kicks it to Jefferson. And Jefferson gets double-teamed. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Jefferson. He feeds it to Covington. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 5-point New York lead.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And the shot is good. And that's now 7 points for Butler. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Abdul Rauf. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. From about 16. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Rodman passes to Rain. Good. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Outside, Walker. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night for the lead. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's 13 points for Rain Man.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Lets it go from 11. And now the Kings, fast break. They set the pick. There's the feed to Valanciunas. Over to the wing. To the paint. And there's the 3-second violation.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up in the league statistically. First in field goal percentage. Second in blocks. And they're ranked third in lowest amount of turnovers per game. That's the sign of a team that understands the importance of taking care of the ball.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Now the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. The 4th spot held by Kemba Walker.
Well, night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. If you pick one way to deal with them, they'll just find another way to beat you.
Well, when you look at those numbers, you can tell that among the NBA's perimeter players, Steve, they're as explosive as it gets. It takes a lot of energy expended to defend any of them.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He's got 7. Pass to Walker. Here's Kirkland. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bucks. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, New York, 5 games behind.
You know, right now for the Knicks, they've actually been right about where you'd expect them to be, guys. Right in the middle of the pack. Kind of average.
And that can be a tricky place for franchises. Not really a contender, but often without the draft picks to make a big leap. It'll be interesting to see if and how they manage to break through.
Rain Man connects in the foul line jumper. Rain Man's got 9 points in the quarter.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Abdul Rauf kicks to Walker. Here's Jefferson. Shot is blocked. And the Kings pushing it up now. McLemore with the ball. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even. At full speed. I love that about it.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Abdul Rauf. Jefferson dishes to Covington. Passes to Abdul Rauf. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 to shoot. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 6 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Walker. Abdul-Rauf kicks to Walker, and the pass to Abdul-Rauf. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to a single point after the basket from Walker.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Rainman passes to McLemore. Here's Rainman, the three. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his third rebound on the night. For three. Can't get it to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Here's McLemore. He kicks it to Jeffries.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kemba Walker. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
Ellis is checked in for McLemore. Walker. It's rebounded by O'Brien. O'Brien's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ellis, left side. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Ellis. Knicks trail by 5. Walker with it, picked up by Ellis. And here's Walker. He's got 15. Pass to Agüero inside. AC dishes to Bargnani, and that one's good. Bargnani's got 7 points.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
Passes it to Rainman. Back to Ellis.
We're seeing the Knicks unable to defend against Ellis.
He has 9 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sacramento. Robert Covington's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 5. That's tipped and taken away by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Count that one. O'Brien's got 8. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
We're seeing them bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for them.
Here's Ellis with the 3 ball. That drops. He's got 14.
But they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
And Walker kicks to McCallum. And there's the pass to Agüero. Charity stripe shot. And again, it's New York. Kings leading now by 6. Ellis, the pass to Rainman. Pass to O'Brien. Here's Rainman. 15 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
And he knocks down the first one. The Kings making a switch here. So he gets them both. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Akwebu passes to Walker. Off target from three-point range.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, one or two more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Some killer instinct he showed right there, exploding to the rim and adding to that lead.
Akwebu passes to McCallum. Feeds to Covington. And he commits the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Kings lead by 10. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. Here's Ellis. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's the Cobra. Then it's Ellis. And it's O'Bryant in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the foul called on the Cobra. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here.
First team foul. Substitution for Knicks.
McCallum dishes to Covington. Kirkland, he's guarded by Ellis, and that one's good. Covington's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Knicks.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
16 feet away, hits the front of the rim and out. Knicks trail by 8, and even 3-on-3 break.
Ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Abdul Rauf, that's good. Abdul Rauf's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's been a great day for him, and if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach during that last time out. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
And here are the Kings now, looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to the Cobra. Ellis dishes to Butler. Good in the assist, Jones to Ellis. And it's 9 points for Butler.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
And the foul called on the Cobra. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
To the right side. Here's Jefferson. Rebound by Butler.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Valanciunas inside. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Now it's a 6-point Sacramento lead.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
Outside Jefferson. And Jefferson gets double teamed. Abdul Rauf misses the 3.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Well, they're passing to the Cobra. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting.
That free throw missing. Rain Man checked in for Jimmy Butler.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Abdul Rauf. He dishes it to Covington. Three-pointer. New York, no good that time either.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Inside to Jefferson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Here's Rain Man. Abdul Rauf covering. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Kings lead by 7. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. He kicks it to McCallum. Passes it to Abdul Rauf. Stolen by Ellis. And here we go. Here's the Cobra. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 9-point Sacramento lead. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Abdul Rauf kicks to Covington. Dishes it to McCallum. There's the pass to Kirkland. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Rain Man passes to Valanciunas. Down low, clock at 6. Rebounded by Covington.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Abdul Rauf kicks to Covington. But they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Second chance shot. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Kirkland.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
That's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Walker's checked in. Sacramento leading by 7. Here's Rodman. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Screen by Jefferson. Abdul Rauf kicks to Covington. And he gets the bucket. Covington's got 10 points here in the second half.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
They set the pick. It's Banks with the drive. From deep, McLemore. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the left wing. Here's Walker. And again, it's New York.
The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
Here's Banks. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Knicks trail by 7. Here's Abdul Rauf. Fires from 18. The shot is off. Sacramento's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Shooting just 3-point play.
Knicks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Kirkland. Off target with his 3.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Here's Banks. Jeffries kicks to Banks. Tucker dishes to Rodman. McLemore with the ball. Working on Walker. Ball's knocked loose. It's Banks with the drive. And he gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 12.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots. Well, good timeout, guys, because, you know, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting a stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Sacramento making some changes. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. Walker was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Abdul-Rauf, the pass to Walker. Abdul-Rauf kicks to Walker. Covington's shot is off.
And that's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and look to come away with the win right here.
Here's Rain Man. Abdul-Rauf covering. Here's Rain Man. No luck. So New York will take it the other way. Abdul-Rauf, the pass to Jefferson. Stolen by Ellis.
The clock ticks down, and this is going to be a solid victory here for the Kings.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did. And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
Well, one thing about this win, it assures that they will not lose the season series. They only meet once more, of course, as interconference opponents.
And, Steve, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has a bit of an edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it once more.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Monta Ellis. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
The shot and game clock separated by 4, and the foul on Monta Ellis. That is his first foul of the game. New York calls timeout. They're losing by 8. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Sacramento making some changes. Abdul-Rauf. The dish to Covington. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
Defensive foul.
Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Kicks it to McLemore. Butler dishes to Jeffries. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Well, Kev, that took forever. I don't know what took them so long, but the coaching staff can't be pleased with that right now.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. New York calls timeout. They're down by 7. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bargnani from long range. Misses there. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And now, down to Doris Burke, who is courtside, standing by with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Monte, this was a nice one. How does it feel to come out with this win tonight?
That was great. We were sloppy at times, I think. Didn't really get into our sets like we should, and, they stuck around. But other than that, we got the win, found a way, to come out with one and, go to practice tomorrow and fix and correct everything that we messed up on today.
Way to hang tough, Monte. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Monta Ellis.